please come see us. Let us know. Tell us you're here. Message the Facebook page, and we will make an effort to be here to say hi.
Let me get a prediction going. We haven't done a prediction yet all day.
If you haven't been in stream before when we do a prediction, make sure you vote for the deck you think is going to win. Make sure you read which deck you're voting for. And happy gambling.
Gamba. Grazer start. It's always nice for the
Uwu boat. We are in southeastern Ohio, near Marietta, Ohio.
Grazer start is always nice for a deck that runs Grazer. That was pretty redundant, but it's true.
That is definitely the start that Scotty wants to have.
Yeah,
Grazer and the Dryad play an extra land.
Effectively the nuts from Scotty. We'll have to see the rest of his hand, but that start is the nuts.
Looks like a prismatic and an iteration. Iteration is a card to refill your hand.
I mean, if Robert takes one more point of damage, this could technically be a turn 3 kill, right?
Yeah.
If he just has double land and escape shift, but he doesn't. His hand is just prismatic and expressive iteration, but...
Oh, Fury.
Fury is big right there.
Big. So especially the extra land drops are huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He plays iteration and hits a couple of lands.
Wow. Robert says, put the brakes on what you're doing. I'm killing your thing and jamming Rhinos this turn.
Wow. And he has a Rhinos on 2. Suspended as well. This whole top 8 has just been players throwing punches at each other.
Yeah,
the swings have been crazy.
Very cool decks and just explosive plays. Iteration. Tef is going to be big. It would have bounced. No untap land though. So
2 prismatic endings though.
Prismatic ending can kind of do the same type thing. Yep, exile the ending.
I think you're okay with... Did he put the Tef in hand? I think you're okay with taking 4 from 1 Rhino here. You can even block some of it with Grazer.
Yeah, he went Tef to the hand. Next turn, you can bounce the other Rhino and draw a card.
But then he has another 2 Rhinos to deal with.
Well, no, the Tef will stop him from coming off suspend.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Oh, but Baba drew a shardless? That's so gross. And has another outburst? Holy. Yeah, just jam it. Here's 10 more power. Deal with it. Scotty just takes the 4.
Yeah, this Rhino on suspend is going to get just not going to matter here. But still, Scotty's at 12. Tef bouncing one and not getting this other Rhinos is more than likely not going to be enough. Although if Robert, for whatever reason, wants to remove the Teferi, he'll have to send 2 targets at it
No,
No, just one Rhino.
One Rhino would trample over.
Right.
But yeah, this Teferi is going to do work here.
Oh, there's a Valakut. Prismatic Ending.
Wow, so now he does have to send both things because of that other Grazer.
And this Rhino is just nothing happens.
This buys him quite a bit of time, but he's empty-handed now and only at 6 lands, so even like a Scape Shift off the top isn't anything special.
Yeah, so it still buys him quite a bit of time though, because if Robert has to take the turn off essentially from attacking to attack Teferi, Scotty doesn't have to throw anything in front of it because it's useless.
Right.
You know, it's not going to save it anyway, so then he can save those blockers.
Oh. Fire.
That's a card.
Blocking the agent is free. Or pretty free. Cycle. I missed that draw.
So Robert only has one more Rhinos in the deck, right?
I think
and he has an Outburst in hand, correct?
Yeah. It was a Scape Shift. So block each. So
if he Outburst here, it'll take care of both, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, it takes care of both.
+1.
And get some extra damage.
Right.
It does make him a bit weaker to, like, bring to light for a board wipe, whereas holding Outburst would play around that.
Oh, it's in his hand.
What's in his hand?
The other Rhinos was in his hand. The other crashing footballs.
Oh, he didn't.
There was nothing to cascade into it.
Whoa. That's a crazy big break for Scotty.
I mean, yeah, down to 6. He still has lethal on board.
He just drew Verdict.
So one would say, Taryn, that's a crazy big break for Bobo. Because now he could suspend the Rhinos and still be able to possibly cast them.
Wait, what's a big break?
If he had cascaded into that last Rhinos, that would have been his last one.
Right,
it would have got wiped. Right. But now he can suspend it.
Yeah, but now Scotty has basically 5 turns.
Right. To win.
And he's got a Scape Shift in hand, so. Prismari Command. Deal 2, and I'm assuming loot.
Yeah, one thing that Robert does have, though, is I believe he runs Endurance.
Yeah, if he has Endurance, he can tuck.
Right.
Yeah, Robbie also is in grave danger if he fetches. It's literally land, Scape Shift, you're dead. Oh, he did fetch! Oh! Land off the top should do it, unless he's just chilling with a Force of Negation. No, he's only got 1 card in hand. Okay, so the draw is Omnath, which could still do it. Yeah, he can't tap like that. Go tell him. Go.
Scotty's tap room?
Yep. There, we got it, chat. Okay. all's good. He can still cast this iteration. Right. Yeah. Red, blue, green, white, and then red, and yep.
Gain 4, play land. So he can still fetch right here and make 4 mana plus have the fetch mana up.
Yep, and I've thought if he just casted Scape Shift there, he's good.
See what land he's grabbing. Wants to get that Wren down.
Might not have enough mountains left for Scape Shift, really? Oh, maybe not without a draw.
He just returned a Triumph out of the graveyard. He failed. Did he?
Huh?
No, nothing. I was.
Scape Shift, land, Triumph, I think. So he might be able to get in for 4. Scape Shift and trigger the last mode on Omnath and like just fetch for enough mountains. You know, sacking his non-mountains. He only has 1 non-mountain out there. Besides the Valakut. But that might be lethal.
Is that a Dryad?
I didn't think so.
Oh, no, it's 2 lands.
Yeah, it's 2 lands and Scape Shift.
Right.
Play fetch. Omnath trigger.
I heard Scotty just say, I know he's dead. I just need to figure out how. He should have enough mountains for...
Yeah, you could also just sack a couple less mountains and get the other Valakut, and that should be enough.
Cycled the 1 Triumph.
He'll trigger every mode on Omnath and deal 8 that way, and then he just needs a couple triggers from Valakut and 2 mountains to be lethal.
Escape shifting coming here.
Sacking the Misty, doesn't want to fetch and get another mountain out of his deck yet. Yeah, he's trying to count how many mountains are left.
1.
So how many lands did he sack?
Oh, he's getting another Valakut. So he's going to get 3 mountains and a Valakut.
Yeah. And that should be plenty, and also trigger Omnath.
That's more than enough.
Yeah, it's like 18 just from the lands. I think it's just 6 times 3. Each one is double triggers. Yeah, it was 18. Aaron put him at -4. Aaron keeps putting them in the negatives by how much they're dead.
I think it was Scotty, wasn't it? No.
So it would be Robert, because
Robert was the higher seed. Yeah, Robert was the higher seed.
Yeah, I think Dispute would be good enough for Robert to bring in. Basic Force, Suspend of Footfalls. Scotty is going to do his best to get a Tef down before that comes off Suspend. All right, turn 1 Grazer.
That's a good start.
It's where you want to be. Scotty's hand looks pretty loaded. We had 67 players today. There's Baby Tough. Turn 2 Baby Tough's probably one of the best things Scotty could do. That or turn 2 Dryad.
So Fire Knight's in hand though for Robert. So if Scotty, we'll see if Scotty draws a card and puts it to 1.
He's thinking about that 1. I can tell.
Yeah.
He wants
or
that card.
He goes to 5. He's going to go to 5.
Yep. Said nope. Tough's too important.
The other thing is possible Fury range.
That too. Yep. Are we in Columbus? No, we're in Caldwell, Ohio. We're about an hour and a half away from Columbus.
Yeah, we're in the middle of nowhere.
It's okay.
We're lucky enough that our players will drive out here to play.
Yeah. We're in the middle of nowhere, but we're also central enough to enough decent population centers that are willing to travel for a bigger tournament. All right. Looks like Robert's going to double up here on Fury and then Fire to deal with this Tef. Cleveland player. Gotcha. Yeah, it's
about 2.5.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's worth coming down for a 2K, I bet.
Depending on where you're at, could be 3. 2.5, 3 hours.
Omnath, draw a card. Blood Moon. How far away is it from Worcester? I have no idea off the top of my head. Just punch in Caldwell, Ohio on Google Maps and see what happens.
Valky, Iteration. Lots of stuff in Scotty's hand.
Yeah, Valky in hand's really not great, but if Scotty has a way to trigger the mana mode off Omnath, he still won't be able to cast it because it doesn't get black. Never mind. Because the backside's red-black, right?
I believe so.
Omnath getting in for the beats. Footfalls comes off Suspend. Oh, you live in Mexico, but your brother lives here, so visiting might be an option. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Let us know if you come and you are here from the chat. So Dryad is a way that Scotty could cast it if he has a Dryad. This will make a lot of mana here.
Can't crack it.
Can't crack it, never mind.
The only way you're making mana off Omnath is Dryad playing a second land.
Right. Outburst on your end step. Robert turning on the Jets here.
Nice.
Hey, dude. Hey dudes, as a Toledo grinder, I drive down to battle nerds in a modern PPTQ. We will definitely be having some number of modern and pioneer RCQs, so attack for 16. Dude, Robert does this thing whenever he attacks with a lot of rhinos, like more than 2 rhinos, he does this
push
extra hand motion and it kills me. He's like, yeah, this is a lot of damage, by the way. Like, cracks me up. Yeah, it's the trample. You got to emphasize the trample. That's the textbook way to announce that it's trample damage.
Oh, love it.
That's the reminder text. Trample, by the way. Nox, basic island, prayer hands. Babo gets in for 12. Scotty basically is live if he has basic island, but depending on what Robert has. Because he's just chilling on a bring to light here. Nope, that's a fetch. Can't do anything about it. We got a game 3. This isn't for qualifying. Both players are qualified since it's the top 2 spots there. Look on the stream right there. That's what they're playing for. Ohio Valley Invitational 1K Plus champion. Out of 67 players, these are the top 2. Deck list will be available after the event. Just check out our social medias. If a mod will type out some of the commands for people to follow. Twitter, Discord, YouTube. Turn 1 forest, and it's looks like it's tapped, so this might be for a grazer. Turn 1 grazer every game.
Now, can it be followed up by another turn 3 Dryad or turn 3 Tef?
Yeah, game 1 he had turn 3 or turn 2 Dryad, and then
turn 2. Sorry.
Yeah, and then game 2 turn 2 Tef. Yeah, Bjork has gifted 41 subs today. What a mad lad.
Absolutely crazy. What's up, Tom? Congratulations, bud, on your finish Friday night.
Yeah, Zach Thompson, another local of ours, top 8'd at the SCG Pittsburgh in the 5K on Friday. Nolo, thanks for the follow. So no insane turn 2 from Scotty this time. It's just tapped Valakut go. I don't think Tom is qualified for... He might be like soft qualified by points, but I don't think he's qualified for the Invitational. If you go to our website, you can also see the leaderboard.
Did we get it updated after the last one though, Taryn?
Yeah, I updated it today.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, for our Invitational. But yeah, if you go to our website and scroll down just a little bit, our leaderboard's right there for the Invitational series. You can check out where all these players are currently standing. Neither one of these players, well, now they're qualified. They weren't before today. Okay. I think Scotty just cycled a Triumph in response to getting iced right there.
So 2 Valakuts in play for Scotty.
I don't think any Jun list made the top 8 today. No, the body twins were not here today.
Honestly, mismatch. You're just playing mind games with people at that point, right? Just distracting them.
Yeah. Oh, and there's Blood Moon. Scotty, no force or anything. I don't think he even plays force, does he?
No. But he does run let me pull the I'm assuming that the Seiju and Force of Vigors came in.
They're called Ebady twins. Ebady, and they're very good Magic players. If you look on the leaderboard, they're both very high up.
Gabe is our only 2-time winner so far.
Yeah, Gabe's won 2 one case. No, not Forest. I meant Force of Negation, like something to deal with the Blood Moon in play. Sorry if I misspoke. But yeah, Scotty doesn't even run a Force in a 75. Oh wow, and Robert has a basic forest in hand, and he's got a force of negation, gonna stop Scotty from being able to cycle these triomes over and over again with his mana. That's pretty brutal, actually. That was a really good play for Scotty if he got that Renda stick, because he'd just be able to sink his mana every turn.
Scotty goes, "Oh yeah, of course you have that other basic." Shardless Agent, 10 power. Oh, top card.
This is pretty brutal. Robert putting on a ton of pressure and stopping what Scotty wants to do. Oh, Scotty just ripped Dryad, though. That's huge.
Oh, my goodness. And had the green, so now he has... And he has extra... Oh, he doesn't have another land drop to follow up, though. Fury.
Oh my god. Super animated on the target. It's only 2 Rhinos, so no exaggerated hand gesture from Robert. And Scotty has to concede. Robert takes it down.
Congratulations, players.
That was crazy.
So cool. Go Bobo.
Go get him the playmat.
Yeah, I'll get him the playmat out here.
Have him hand it to him and tell him to look into the camera. Who needs arena animations when you have Robert? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, let me do the prediction.